Okay, we are live in person. Okay, before we get started, to all, okay, morning. Oh, it's been a minute since I've been live. They changed the whole system I'm using. Yeah, lovely. So, to all the replay viewers, welcome in. Thank you for showing up. That is very much appreciated. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. And let's see, what do I want to talk about first? There's so much to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. Anyway, yeah. So let's go ahead and share this out. Let's talk about there. Those that know, knew. Anywho. So anyway, the replay viewers, I want to thank you for showing up, showing in, spending your time with me. You could be anywhere else, but you chose to be here. Let's see. I guess the first thing I want to talk about is thank you for watching all my videos. It's working. It's working. I think hold on. This looks all weird. I don't like when yeah, that looks weird. That looks, okay. Okay. I don't like my collar not being centered. Are you weird that way too? I don't know. Let's see. Someone in here? Someone in here? Let's see who's in here. Participants. Everybody. Well, it says there's someone else in here with me. Anywho, thank you for showing up. Let me know who you are so I know who I'm talking to. But for the replay viewers, again, I'm getting to it. I want to thank you for spending your time here. My hours are slowly climbing. They do have days when they fall one or two, but they come up one or two, so they're slowly climbing. The key is sharing. I wanted to do that for a little while to see what happens. And yes, the key is sharing. The sharing works. If you want to help a creator, not just me, but anybody that you watch, you must share them because that's the only way to cut through the rhetoric. I don't want to start naming, too many names. But yeah, the way to cut through the rhetoric is sharing. Videos where people share me out, I'm getting like almost 100 views, and videos that don't share me out, I get barely 30, 40 views. So the sharing works, and I can see it. I see it. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and continue sharing everyone out that watches, that I watch. I'm gonna share you out. Unless you're a commentary that's a news and current event, and I'm not sure you want me sharing those out. Oh, I don't know. Mm. But yeah, sharing does help. It helps a lot. Let me see. I wanna copy. Hey, Daisy, how you doing, honey? I am doing good. Let me go ahead and paste that there. Alrighty. Now I'm gonna see if I can't pin the message. That way, if I have anyone that wants to join the company, that's great. It's been a minute since I've seen you. I hope you've been doing well. Oh, that feels good. Oh, oh. Timu. I mean, I could get all the way back down there. Hi, how you doing? Hi. I just wanted to come up for about an hour or so. I do want to at least hit a minimum of an hour. So, it counts. So we've got a little bit of a haul here. I'm hoping that someone, I get a few people come by and keep me company, which I see I've got a few people and we can all keep each other company. I know, it's Sunday, it's a holiday weekend. I have odd timing. What does that shirt say in the background? Can I lick it? Oh, yes, that is over here, Temu. It is a table of content, chemicals, and it's like, can I lick this chemical? And it's like, yes, you can. Then it has maybe if, and then anything is red in red. If you lick that chemical, I'll see you on the other side. So that's why it's, right there. Can I lick it? And it's a table content of all the chemicals. I'm a science geek, so that joke resonates with me. I've been hiding and I'm doing okay. Hey, that's awesome to hear, Daisy. I'm glad that you're okay. At this rate, okay is great. I will settle for okay. Oh dear. Oh, maybe I have a few pictures of my garden I can share with you. Oh. Oh, no. This is a photography. Oh my God. Okay, I have to show this to you. This is a kiosk. It looks like it's either at a Costco or Sam's Club. And it's a photography company. And this is a name. This group of people decide to name their photography company. Yeah. You're seeing it. That's what I deal with. Yeah. Okay, so let's go here. I don't think I have any pictures that I can show. I have videos. I have the videos of my garden update, but I don't post pictures on my Instagram about it anymore. Due to the fact that when I go, that was from months ago. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. So I don't have any up-to-date photos of my garden to show you, but that's because my garden's kind of like it's my safe spot. Okay. Anyway, it's my safe spot. It's where I go to be alone. Hey, Vern, how you doing? Butter roll. I love butter. Oh, I love butter. Butter roll boutique. Oh, honey, you can roll me in butter whenever you want. I will today. How are you? Hey, that's fabulous. I'm a little bored. I had some downtime, so I decided to finally do a live stream. Which, if you don't mind sharing these streams out so that other people can find me as well. Doretha. Doretha. Why does that name sound familiar? I don't know. Anyway, if anyone wants to come out and just chit chat or whatever. Let's see over here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hang on. Where am I? Okay, I get confused on what screen I'm on. Lady C Lifestyle, she just did a video. Down and done. Okay, honey. I understand. I just need to do another 49 minutes and I'll be okay. Anyway, I was watching Lady C Lifestyle video, and she was showing us about her haul from Dollar Tree, which is now $1.25. So it's not $1 anymore. I think they should change their name. That is false advertising. Unless it's a brand name, if they change it to just a brand name and not what the store represents, which is kind of misleading, but legally it's okay. Anyway, they're getting ready to raise some of their prices to $1.50, $1.75. And I'm thinking, shit, that rate amounts to just go to a regular store. I mean, there's no Dollar Tree no more. But her shirt said, Gen X, raised on rose water and neglect. I like slogan shirts, I do, because I like irony, I like sarcasm, I love all that stuff. But it did get me to thinking. It did get me to thinking about Gen Xers, you know. We were the very first and last latchkey kids. We were the very first latchkey kids. Oh, there you go. Let me add you. Hi.
Hey, how's it going, sweetie?
Oh, it's going okay. You still at your sister's house?
No, I'm at home. I'm in my mobile home. And I'm glad it didn't get washed away, because we were coming up down the street from where I lived, and there was like 30-year-old, 40-year-old trees. Like 20 of them are gone. Bridges are collapsing. I mean, like right in our little neighborhood, 7 people are missing. They haven't found them.
We don't hear nothing about that. The news is not reporting that.
Yeah, it's like and then like we try to go the back way to go up. We had to go back around the other way, and like where they pour that concrete or that asphalt on the to make it smell. The water was so bad it lifted the concrete up and just crumbled it like it wasn't nothing, like it was a cookie.
So the asphalt that they laid down, or the black top.
Yeah.
The black top.
Yeah, it's all crumbled up. Yep, and they had to close the whole road.
The roads are washing away.
Yep, basically. And because they said it's because in Kerrville, the San Gabriel River, it just got too flooded and it broke through, and then it just rushed anybody in its path in between out of it. So, of course, it's been raining since Thursday here, like nonstop.
And then the politicians are like, well, this is the weather forecaster's fault. Well, you slash their budget till they can't even function right. Then when they can't do their job right, you get mad at them. Well, fucking get their money back to them. Then maybe they could predict something. Oh, this ain't no. Wait till the hurricane season comes. It's only a few weeks away.
I know, poor Carla.
The only thing I could tell you is, and I'm not trying to be funny, I'm trying to be safe, is get yourself a small boat. It doesn't matter if it's an emergency raft that you gotta pull that little zip line and it goes poof, or
Yeah.
a hand bunny, or it's a little dinghy that you put in the river. But get you something that floats, because you may have to get into it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, lucky we live higher up on the ground, and lucky when I put the chickens in the cage, I put pallets down and built them higher up because they would have been flooded. So the chickens are good and stuff like that, but it's just like, at least we're higher up on the ground. But the people that were closer to the river or the streams over there, like, just, they got washed out completely.
No, Bunny, we will not support you. We are not that kind of a channel. You can come here, you can make friends, you can enjoy the conversation, but we will not support you, no.
Oh, Sweetie wants to say hi.
Hi, sweetie.
Yeah. And it must have been a bad storm because she's been glued to me the whole time since I've been back.
Yeah. My dog doesn't do that. It could be stormy. It could be thunder. He's like, where's my treat? And I want a belly rub. Yeah, I'm lucky. I'm lucky with that. Huh. Hold on one moment. Enable chat overlay. Okay. Oh, no. I'm taken away from the... No. Okay. I don't know what a share referral link is. Okay. They changed a lot of stuff on StreamYard. I'm still learning.
I know, right?
Yeah. And there's a lot of stuff you got to pay for now.
I know. Like, if you do too much, that's why I don't do StreamYard too much.
Well, if you do over 20 hours in a month, then they charge you for it. Well, you won't be able to use StreamYard anymore till you cycle over.
Yeah.
At that point, they'll be pushing the, buy the package. But at the rate they charge for the package, I'm sorry. That's no.
Right.
Like,
can I get some more perks for all that money?
Yeah, it's odd. It's just odd. So yeah, but I was worried about, in one sense, okay, maybe you can help me out here. I don't give a damn. People in Texas voted for Mango Mussolini. They're getting what they voted for. I don't care. And I care about you. You're my friend. I don't want no harm to come to you.
Yeah, I don't follow politics, so I don't. I'm like.
Well, you need to, because they're still talking about us.
Mm-hmm.
They are talking
about us. I know
that
bill that Trump passed, everybody's talking about that.
Okay, I want to keep those big eyes.
About how it's going to affect everybody in the next couple of years.
Yeah. 17 million people will be kicked off of Medicaid. They're going to cut it by $81 billion. And let's see. Oh, I'm gonna keep these. These are big
And
eyes.
why? For the people that, work their ass off their whole life.
Oh yeah. The educated black woman, she was talking about expanding all this. But no, we can't have that. Yeah. And all this, the millionaire and billionaires, what their tax cut is going to be? 1%. They get to keep 1% more money.
Damn.
$81 billion. B with a, billion with a B. 17 million people. And they only get 1%. They're willing. This is euthanasia. This is no, that means good. This is not good.
Yeah, and you
This
see
is
why.
what happened. We'll say it this way. This is what happened in the 1930s with eugenics. This is what it is. You take away health care, and if you got bad genes, they don't want you. So that's all it is. We got the concentration camps in Florida. The ICE was made to get the drug cartels on the border, not go house to house. They were never meant to do that. Oh, that's cute. Plastic needles. I need to give that to a child. But they were never meant to. Oh, can I see that? Am I holding it upside down? Hold on 1 minute before I stick myself. Okay, I can see that. Anyway.
There we go.
And then they give ICE how much a budget bigger than what the Marines get. What he's doing is getting his own private Gestapo. He's getting his own private Gestapo. This is why we need to pay attention. He's got the concentration camp down south. I don't see him leaving, honestly. It's going to be a war between the American military and Trump's military. I don't know why I see that happening. It's just so weird, because the last time I had a vision like that, it was like just before January 6th. Now, I was telling my friend in New York that I see the Confederate flag going through the Capitol building. That it's going to be like a war is going on. I described to them what was going to happen. I haven't had a vision like this in a long time. That's why you see me. I'm always planting something. Learn to grow your food, because that may be the only food you get.
Yeah, I got lots of plants growing too. I haven't been filming it, but
grow tomato. Anything of the nightshade plants are actually the easiest to grow. So things like tomatoes, any kind of pepper you want. It could be sweet, it could be hot, but tomatoes, peppers, beans, peas, All those are very easy to grow. Anybody could grow them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty much what I got growing. I got lima beans. I got 4 different types of green beans growing. I got about 6 different varieties of species of tomatoes growing and
oh yeah.
okra. I even got burgundy okra growing. If
Ooh.
you heard of it.
No,
Yeah, it's
I like the black beauties. I'm partial to black beauties. But that's just because I like their meat. It's sweeter.
yeah.
However, that's just me.
And I still have the same Swiss char that was growing last year. It's the same plant that's growing this year. And she never dies. You just clip the leaves off and
Yeah.
you keep going. And she made it through the whole hard freeze of the winter. Of course, it wasn't that hard, but I mean, it still
But
froze pretty good
Texas
over here.
doesn't really get a hard winter, and most of your vegetables will live through the winter.
Yeah.
If you wrap up your okra, if you decide to grow okra, all you have to do is wrap them with some hay. You know, put a pile of hay around the base of the plant, and they will actually pull through the winter.
Yeah, actually, what I've been doing and I learned is I use the PVC pipe, the small one, and you can stick it inside those pop-up beds that I got. You can stick it and make it a ring and go all the way down the bed, and then you can put the plastic on top of it,
Oh yes.
and it's perfect. It's like a little greenhouse.
Yes.
Plus, I got my greenhouse as well.
Actually, what I've done, because I have pets, you know, I used to have to transport pets. But if you get an old pet kennel or the cage, you know, the metal cage one.
Yeah.
If you put one of those old metal pet cages out in the garden where, you know, wherever you want to do them, put that plastic that some people put on their window. You know what I mean? Some people put plastic on their window. Well, you put that plastic around the old cage, and you got your own instant greenhouse right there. Yep. And it's just about, you know, it's just a bunch of stuff people either didn't want or were going to throw away anyways. Recycling.
Yep. That's what they call upcycling, right?
Upcycling, I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I like those walkabout videos you be doing.
Oh, thank you. I did one this weekend. I know you said you liked them, and I know the last time I commented said, if anybody else ain't watching, I'm doing just for you.
Damn, thank you. Oh, look at my latest creation.
Yeah, that is super cute. It's a pillow.
I made it into a pillow.
Oh, that's cute.
I was thinking about making
fantastic, baby.
I love sewing. Oh my God, I love. Do you see that right there in the back of me?
Uh-huh.
And my very first sewing machine. I bought my very first sewing machine. I didn't know I was going to enjoy sewing so much.
Yeah, I like sewing too. I used to sew from a little kid, but I haven't had a machine in years. But I think I'm gonna break my boss's machine out and sew some
my next project.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, yeah.
Does that look like peanut?
I don't know.
Kind of.
I never thought of that, but it kind of does. I got this from Temu. This is like $7 right here. And I get 3 patterns. So I got that one. That's the Corgi. And this is a Schnauzer.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess that one's a beagle. I'm not sure.
That's cute.
I don't really pay attention to the color scheme. I do my own thing.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, it's art. I mean, whatever you're doing, it's art.
Now these sometimes come in the kits. I am gathering a bunch of them.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know what the hell to do with these things.
Well, when you send your little gift packs out, you can just throw them in.
You know what? I'm going to have to do
Here's a
that.
scissor for you.
You got scissors and you got scissors.
Right?
Oh my God. Yeah. So how did... Nah, let me not. I was going to say, how did your 4th of July go?
Oh, it went very well. We just chilled. We cooked, you know.
Yeah.
Me, my sister, because I visit my sister, my mom, my niece, and my her husband, which is my nephew-in-law. So it was really good. We just chilled and cooked, and my sister has been having migraines, 24/7 migraines, and they gave her a injectable, and they said it won't start working. She can only take it once a month, and they won't start working for like 6 months. And then, so she's having to take all this pain medicine. That way she can try to function a little bit. And she's having to work, and every day she wakes up with a migraine. But the insurance, they're trying to get her on the Ubrelvy, I think. That will help more, but the insurance haven't approved it. So I was like, really?
And the insurance is not going to approve it if it doesn't make them money.
Yeah.
That's the kind of medical system we got.
I know. But she's in super pain. It's like crazy. And then, of course, all that pain medicine she's taking, she has to eat a whole bunch of stuff because it'll mess your stomach up. And it's not good to take all that pain medicine.
And being that you're on all that steroids, because that's basically what you're on. You're on steroids. Being that you're on all that steroids, you get overheated quickly. You can't be outside too much. You gotta be basically in a cool, dry place.
Yeah.
Now, I know because my wife gets migraines. She's had a couple of them this year, which we're both surprised because she used to get them quite often in Texas. But when we left, it was like practically non-existent. But for some reason, they're starting to come back again. So we're both a little bit concerned about that. But one of the things is that she overheats quickly. You know, she overheats and she just doesn't sweat. I mean, she drips. I mean,
and my sister, she gets tired real quickly as well.
Yeah. That's normal. That's completely normal when you're on that medication. She is not making it up.
Yeah, I know. Back in the day when I had migraines straight, then of course they found out I had a brain tumor, but shit. That was way back then.
Yeah.
I was like, I know what you're feeling like, because I don't even know how I functioned back then. And back then I used to work at a machine shop making parts.
Wow. So that was really noisy out there.
Yep.
Oh, guess what? I discovered the secret. I want to tell you, and I'm telling everybody. I discovered the secret to the algorithm issue. Sharing. On my videos that get shared out a lot, where I'm getting at least 3 or 4 people that share, which is all you need.
Yeah.
I can get up to like 100 plus views. One of my videos almost hit 500 last month.
Wow.
Yeah. One of my videos hit 500. When my videos get shared out, they average around 100 views, which is right where you're supposed to be with 1,000 people. 10% of your people should be watching you. So if you have 1,000 people, that's 100 people should be watching you. If you have 2,200, you see what I mean. But
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
10% of your subscribers should be watching you.
Yeah, I always share everybody out because I want to be shared out too, you know?
Oh yeah, I always share you out. If I'm watching your video,
Yeah.
one of the first things I do, I like the video, I share you out, and then I leave a bunch of emojis.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Just to let you know I'm there. Just to let you know I'm there. Because I don't know if you're there if you don't let me know in the comments.
Yeah.
So just to let you know that I'm there, I put a bunch of emojis. Then I sit back and I watch. Because I don't want to chat. I don't want to comment. I want to watch the video. And you're TV to me. You know, I want to see what you do. Now, you may have something very moving where it makes me want to, you know, say something like when you open one of the gifts or something. And even then, it's like, oh, that's so nice, you know. We're having dialogue. You're just not in on it.
I know. I think we all do that, though. Because I'm always talking to the screen. I'm like, nobody can hear you, boo.
Or I'm in here, the wife's in the living room, and next thing you know, I'm cackling, and she's like, "What is going on in there?" She comes in, it's like, "Oh, you're watching that." Yeah. There are people that get into some very peculiar predicaments. So let's see.
Hopefully your weenie video goes viral because that was a big weenie.
Oh my God, that was a Kabasi sausage. That was a
I
Kabasi
know, right?
sausage.
Like,
I'm like,
damn. I was like, you must have found one.
I don't know if it counted as a weenie or what.
Hey, it's in tube form.
Yeah, and that's what the wife said. It looks like a double-ended. I'm like, I gotta eat this. Leave me alone. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that was a fun video. You had fun with it, and you ate every single bite of it.
Oh yes, I was just yammering away. I was talking about something. Oh yeah, and I remember that little incident we had with Iran.
Yeah.
Okay, we have the Geneva Convention Agreement, and I don't know if you know, but you're supposed to give your opposition a heads up. We'll say it this way: if I mailed you a package, I'm going to say, "Hey, Vern, you should be receiving a package around this time this day." You know, I don't have to tell you where, but I do need to let you know when.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you heads up. So the Blue Star people told the Red Star people, heads up. The Red Star people retaliated, heads up. America decided to put her 2 cents in it. So we said our own heads up. It's a horrible game that rich white men send poor children to fight in. Because, their kids ain't going. But it's a game. It's a horrible, nasty game. But yeah, all this taught me is this country really hates people that are different to such a degree that they're willing to tear it all down. It's like, I'm going to make a massive barbecue pit in my backyard and just to choke my neighbors out. But my house no longer exists because the barbecue pit got out of hand. And it's like, I don't care my house burned down as long as the neighbor's choking now. They don't care. They want it to happen. We are a country we're practicing eugenics, and we don't care. They don't care. They don't care about us. We knew that. We knew that years ago. At least I knew it. And I don't know if you ever saw Bug's Life.
Yeah.
Okay. The grasshopper was demanding that the ants give him food. You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. What did the grasshopper say towards the end of that movie? It was towards the end. And one of the underlings, you have the head grasshopper and the charge of the gang, and then you have all the little underlings following him. One of the underlings like, well, why do you care about one little ant? He's just one little ant. And the head grasshopper said that if they realize they outnumber us, our way of life is over. And that's the part that people didn't get, and I know it's a Disney cartoon. I know it's a kid's movie. But there's a message in that, and fascism, that when you realize your power as people, their way of life is over. That's why they are banning books. They don't want you to learn. They are making it harder for you to move around. Everything is just going to get harder and against the people. Because when you realize that poor people outnumber rich people and the power is with us, it's going to be terrible for them. I mean, that's what happened with the...
That's why I put this on my hand. Damn.
Damn.
Damn. Let's go like this. Damn. Yep.
But yeah, the power is with us. The problem is that as long as we're fighting with each other, as long as we're having all these what's called culture wars, we're never gonna learn how to work together.
Yeah, we just gotta be happy and love each other and work as one,
Yeah.
One day, right?
Well, we don't have to, love each other, but we do have to respect each other.
Yeah.
You don't have to love me. You don't have to like me. I don't care. I'm not here to be your friend. Well, not you personally, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I'm just saying
Yeah.
in general,
In general,
like
I'm
the
not here to be
American
your friend.
people,
You
if
have
everybody bonds together and because eventually if something happens and shit goes to the fan, we're gonna have to rely on one another that's close to us.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you should see my seed collection. Oh, let's see. I've got at least a couple of hundred different variety of seeds.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
I got a few too.
I've got, let's see.
Let me get another
Not this
beer.
one, but see how big this case is?
Oh yeah.
I have a case in the back room filled with packets of seeds.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. Filled with packets of seeds. My wife bought me this little, what do they call a bug out container with 100 different seeds in it.
Oh wow.
Yes. And when people say, what do you want? Mail me seeds. I've got seeds. I've got to get this to the back room. But
I know. I gotta get out there and put some more seeds down. Oh my god.
well, right now is not a good time. Planting season is over. Unless you want to start a fall garden.
Well, I got the greenhouse now, and I got
Oh,
a
yeah,
table
you don't have to.
now.
You know,
So
as long as the temperature don't fall below 40 degrees at night, you're good.
it doesn't. Not here. It's just if it ever quits raining here, we'll be good.
I know. It's like,
Yeah, can you hear it in the background?
no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's coming down and storming. And it's going crazy.
Yeah, as long as you don't see an arc, I think you're okay.
Yeah, right. I'm just glad we're on higher ground than we're on higher ground over here. But it sucks because the only bad thing about it is it took out a water line and we without water.
Oh, that's not good.
So we don't have no water. We have electricity. Oh yeah, we don't have no internet either. But I got internet because I got my phone. But the basic internet that I use, like on the TV and stuff, is like, that the boss provides. But I'm lucky my sister hooked me up with this new phone.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you got a little bit of internet, so you got some kind of entertainment.
Yep.
And I hope the rain does stop real soon. Yes. People don't understand that flood water. You're thinking, oh, nice clean rainwater. Flood water is not rainwater.
Nah, it's everything. It's all the crap it picks up in between.
That is dirty water. You might find a turd floating by for all you know.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a couple cars down the street, like I said.
Yeah.
And where they came from, who in the hell knows?
It's like, good luck and fun in that. I hope you find it. One time we had a really bad rainstorm here. And for a short time, I was the owner of a trampoline. I never trampled, never mind lean. You know, when they came in, they got the trampoline back.
Yeah, I'm glad to see Figgy's hanging on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been seeing Figgy's been doing good, huh?
I haven't been watching Vicky lately.
Yeah. Oh, I seen on the other video she gotten big. Because y'all thought she died almost, and she's gotten big.
What happened to Vicky?
No, Figgy, the plant.
Oh, Vicky!
Yes.
I thought you said Vicky.
No, Figgy.
Oh my God, Vicky's enormous.
I know. Remember, you thought she almost died, but she came back
You
with
can't do
ferocity.
those things. Well, if if the fig tree lasts the next winter, then I know she'll be good.
Yeah,
I know she'll be good.
I think she'll be good.
When the trees are young, it's really touch and go whether they survive the winter or not. So I would say for the first 2 or 3 winters, I really worry about my trees. But once the root system is established, they're pretty much good to go.
Yeah, she's just a slow start, like Stick.
Yeah, she's just a little slow starter. There's nothing wrong with being a slow starter.
No.
Yeah. But you need to thank my wife because she does not give up. Yeah, she did not give up. She's like, I'm not done helping this plant out yet.
Yeah.
You know that
Miss
tree.
Green Thumb.
Yeah. You know that pear tree that we call Stick?
Yeah.
You know the story why that pear tree is named Stick?
Yeah, because it was struggling, and it looked like a stick for years.
It looked like a stick. There was not a leaf to it, nothing. I'm thinking it's dead. It needs to be pulled up, whatever. My wife is like, I'm not done helping it yet. Okay, fine. So she goes and she's helping it, and for a year, she's there watering this stick. She goes out in the morning. She gets the watering hose. She walks over to this plant and she waters the stick. I'm there making fun of her. You're watering a stick. Well, that following spring, Stick decided to grow leaves. Yeah. So now you see that Stick is almost as tall as she is.
Yeah.
And has leaves all over the place. He got a few flowers this year. But we're hoping that next year he has a few fruits on him. And Mr. Pear Tree, I think, has a record of 5 pears.
Yeah, I seen that. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And every year it get more and more and more and more.
Yes, it will. Um, it's gonna get bigger, of course. No, I think the tree is as tall as it's going to get because it's not a full size pear tree. It's one of the miniature trees. And if that's a mini tree, oh dear God.
I don't know if it
Well,
looks like a mini tree.
well, I've seen a regular standard pear tree, and those things get really, really big. They can get really big. So this is a mini tree. As huge as that tree is, it's
Yeah,
miniature. Um, we do need to get the cherry trees trimmed. That's for sure. We do need to get the
yeah,
cherry tree trimmed because it's bushing out and it's not doing the tree any favors.
gotcha.
Yeah. So if you decide to have an orchard, learn how to prune your trees. Because you know how tomato plants get sucker leaves on them?
Oh yeah, I clean all those off. Yep.
Yeah. Same thing with fruiting trees. Now, I haven't pruned my cherry trees since I got them because I'd rather they get a firm root system going.
Yeah,
So their root system are set. They're producing fruit every year. Now we can go ahead and get the quality of fruit up. Yeah. So
I know those ones I bought from Timu. They didn't do nothing. They were just dead roots.
yeah. You see, that's why. Okay, when it comes to things like, um, if you're gonna invest in a fruit tree or something, I would go to your local nursery or
Yeah.
go to a reputable seller. I got all my trees from Gurney's. If anything goes wrong with any of the live plants I get, any of the trees I got, they replaced my pear tree. It was another pear tree I had that didn't make it, and they replaced it.
That's cool.
Yeah. My eggplants, I think they died on the way to here, and they resent the eggplants. So that was also through Gurney's. That's it's just safer that way.
Yeah,
If you're gonna deal
good
with
idea.
you deal with overseas and your money, yeah, you better make sure.
Well, they were local, whoever sent them, but like I said, they didn't. They didn't go to fruition. And I
Oh,
watered and watered and watered and watered and watered, and it was like they didn't do nothing.
yeah,
And they're still in the yard, so if they still grow, I'm just like I took them out of the pots because I couldn't waste the pot space. So I was like, you know what? If they grow, they'll grow in the yard.
yeah. That's what we were thinking. When we were thinning out the tomatoes, we said the same thing. That we're gonna put them in the corner of the yard, and if it grows, it grows. And if it's not, oh well. And I'm gonna be inundated with tomatoes. We've already had enough tomatoes come up that we We made 4 jars of spaghetti sauce.
That's good. Yeah, we got I got the first haul of the green beans that we got out. I made we did 5 jars that we canned of green beans,
Yeah.
and then from my boss's garden we got probably about, I guess, about 60 tomatoes,
Ooh.
and we canned about, we did 4 jars of spaghetti sauce, and fresh basil and all that we did,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then we did 2 jars of hot sauce.
That's going to be good.
Yeah, and you know what?
What?
Don't say that you can't can in a pressure cooker, because all we had was a pressure cooker. We didn't have a pressure canner or nothing, and we watching videos and videos and videos. And I can put those babies in the pressure cooker, put a little bit of water in them, close the lid, and can them, and they
Huh.
work perfectly. And just a regular pressure cooker.
Well, when it comes to tomatoes, and it only works with tomatoes. But when I make my spaghetti sauce, you cook it, you jar it up like you normally would, and then you put it in the oven at 225 for an hour. You can only do that with tomatoes because the acid level is so high, nothing was in it anyways. And if you're not sure if when you open a canned whatever, like canned beans or canned whatever, get some BPH sticks, that you could dip into it. And as long as you're at a 4 or lower, it's safe to eat. Because even though I trust my canning abilities, I still got my pH. Yeah, that's what I meant to say, my pH tags.
That's cool.
So I measure the pH. If it's low, if it's an acid, you can eat it. If it's a base, leave it alone.
That's good enough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I just started canning this year. I was like, I never canned nothing in my life. Like, next I want to do pickles.
We've been canning tomatoes. Well, not just tomatoes, but tomato sauce for years.
Yeah, and it's good just to be able to can something and just leave it on the shelf,
Oh yeah. Let's see, I'm gonna need some pinks. Well, I seem to hit my 1 hour mark.
That's cool. Anytime you need to go, I'll let you go.
Yeah, I think I will.
Alrighty, honey.
I think I'll go
You
ahead.
have a good one.
Yeah. You have a good
So,
one.
wifey, I said hi.
Oh, I sure will. I sure will. And thank you for keeping me company.
Oh, you're so welcome, honey. You have a blessed day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.